Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome to Blood Bowl 2. Oh, I am very excited to be playing some Blood Bowl on the channel. I do love a spot of Blood Bowl. So if you don't know what Blood Bowl is, I shall try to very quickly explain. Blood Bowl is a Games Workshop game, and it originally started live as a board game. This is the PC port of that board game, and essentially it is American football set in the Warhammer world. So Warhammer is the fantasy world, so there's ogres and vampires and goblins and orcs and trolls and dwarves and elves and all that kind of stuff, all the general sort of fantasy things that you would expect to find in a fantasy world. And you play American football. You play a game of American football, so there is a ball, you can throw the ball, you can catch the ball, you can run with the ball, you get into the end zones, you score a touchdown, the team with the most touchdown wins. Simple as that. But of course, if you don't want to go and throw the ball and catch the ball and run with the ball and do all that stuff, you can just turn to violence, because that's what this game allows you to do as well. So some races are particularly well suited to throwing the ball, other races are quite well suited to just having a big fight. So like the orcs. The orcs are not particularly graceful. Elves are graceful. Elves are good at throwing the ball. The orcs are good at punching. So if you want to, you can just go round and attack the other players. You can punch them, you can knock them down. This might result in players being killed and all that kind of stuff. You know, there's injuries, there's all sorts of fun stuff. So yes, it depends on what team you're playing as to whether you actually want to go down the route of violence or not. But generally, violence plays a significant part of a Blood Bowl match, I would say. If you actually want to know more about Blood Bowl itself, if you look at this and think, do you know what, I like this Blood Bowl idea, tell me more please. I've put a link in the video description to an excellent video put together by the BRISTLY Stranger, so my good friend of the channel and fellow Blood Bowl player. He made a really good video about the history of Blood Bowl and where it's come from and where it's got to now and looking at all the different teams and all that kind of stuff. So there is a link to that video in the video description if you want to go and check it out, which I do highly recommend. Also, I will put a link to the other Blood Bowl match that has appeared on the channel, because we have played Blood Bowl once before, I believe, in the Geek Cupboard, where I played Dave. I played Wee Hours Dave at a game of Blood Bowl on a stream. I think it was Dwarves versus Skaven. I will not tell you the result in case you haven't seen it, but yeah, there is a link to that game as well in the video description if you want to go and have a look at that. That was in Blood Bowl 1, however, so this is Blood Bowl 2, so the graphics will look a bit different, the gameplay might be a bit different, but it's still Blood Bowl, the rules are the same. Also, just before we kick off, you might be looking at this thinking, hang on a minute, Penge, why are you suddenly deciding to play a random Blood Bowl 2 match? And why is this video coming out in the afternoon? What's going on there? Because Geek Cupboard videos normally come out in the evening. And yes, you'd be absolutely right, it is a little bit unusual. And that's because when this video is published on the Saturday afternoon, I will be playing Blood Bowl in real life. I will be playing the board game version, which is very exciting. So the one with the dice and the models and the counters and all that kind of stuff, because it's that time of year again when me and a group of fellow geeks gather at a fellow geek's house. We take over the house, we take over the kitchen, and we play Blood Bowl for pretty much an entire day. And there is a trophy at stake, there's chocolate at stake, there's of course honour at stake. Obviously there's honour at stake. So I thought I would sort of celebrate the fact that I was playing real life Blood Bowl by playing Blood Bowl 2 on the channel. It made perfect sense. So yes, so I'll be playing it in real life as this video comes out, which I think sounds very, very exciting indeed. So let's just get on with it, shall we? We're going to play a friendly match of Blood Bowl 2, although, I don't know how friendly it is when you can maul the other players and rip their arms off, but we shall play a friendly match and see how we get on. Okay, so here's the match setup, and we are going to be playing as a team of Halflings, widely regarded as the worst players in the game, the Halflings, because they are small, they can't do anything with the ball, they are weak, and they are squishy, and yet they're just general all-round terrible. However, they are quite cheap, so you can always easily replace them, and you can have a very, very full squad, which is always quite nice. So I'm playing as Halflings now, in this game, in Blood Bowl 2, because in the real world, I am also playing as a team of Halflings. It's a lot of fun to play as Halflings. It's a lot of fun. You can throw them about, and they're quite bumbling, and they're quite, they can dodge at least. They've got a little bit of sort of dodging ability. So it's quite fun to play as the Halflings. Our team are called the Lunchtime Legends because Halflings love food. And they are absolute legends of lunchtime. They create some absolutely delicious dishes. They've got a hat here, obviously a chef's hat with spikes on. And I've decided that we're going to play against a computer team, so an AI-generated team called the Drowned Sharks. And they're an undead team. And I just picked the Undead because the models look quite good in the game. The characters and the figures look very, very good indeed. You will notice that we have a team value, that's what this star is showing, of 900. They've got 1,000. So they have got 100 extra sort of team value points on us. There is a reason for that. So if we flick forward, we're going to play at our ground, which is exciting. A 2-minute turn duration. So the game is split into turns. So you get 8 goes each half. So each team gets 8 goes each half. So what we'll do is we'll go to inducements. And this is where I have kept that money spare for a reason. So because we've got a little bit of a difference in our monetary values, I can go through and get some lovely, lovely little goodies. So it's basically saying, look, team that's not quite worth as much. It's not really fair. If we play now, you'll get thrashed. So let's try and even things up. We've got 100,000 gold pieces, and the Halflings have access to something very exciting indeed. They have access to the Halfling Master Chef. There he is there cooking up a pie with something coming out of it. I don't know. So what you do is, if you have the Halfling Master Chef, you roll some dice, you don't really roll them, obviously the game rolls them for you, at the start of each half to see what effect the chef's cooking has had on the team. For each dice that rolls a 4 or more, our team is so inspired, they gain a reroll. So it means that we get a reroll that we can use in the game. So if one of our rolls is terrible, we can choose to re-roll the dice and have another go. Additionally, the opposing team is so distracted by the cooking smells that they lose a team reroll. So we gain some and they lose some. That is brilliant. We will have one of those. Thank you very much. It costs 100 grand, so our value is now sort of leveled up. So there we go. We are ready to begin the game. So Halflings versus the Undead. My money's on the Undead, but let's see how we get on. And here we go at the snack bar, because that's what our ground is called. So we're at the Halfling ground, and it's the Lunchtime Legends versus whatever the opposition are called. But here's our team, look. So the only thing that really the Halflings get in their favour is that they can have Treemen. So they can have 2 Treemen. Treemen are big, Treemen are strong. Treemen have the amazing ability to pick up a Halfling and throw them. And that is where we are going to pin a lot of our hopes. Here are the Undead. They look terrifying. There's a mummy. There's some shambling zombies. Are they white, possibly? They look awesome. He's got a very good undead beard. Well done. Yeah, more zombies. A little sort of ghoul thing with his hat in his mouth. Another mummy looking completely terrifying. And another little ghoul thing. And of course, all the teams have pros and cons to them. Apart from the Halflings, which mostly have cons. Right. Goblin Ref flips a coin. Right, so the opponent won the toss and they get to see whether they kick off or receive the ball first. But firstly, our Halfling Master Chef. So we got 2 extra rerolls. So we started with 4 on the team setup. So we've now got 6 and the opposition have lost 2. So I don't add, they've only got 1 now. They've got 1 reroll. So they started with 3, but we have worn them down. So now we've got to set up our team and they are going, setting your players in defense before the kickoff. Okay, right. So we need to defend from them. So we're going to be kicking the ball to them. So how are we going to do this? Now the Halflings are weak and kind of rubbish. But what you can do in Blood Bowl is each player exerts an area around them. So every square that is around a player is called a tackle zone. And each player has a tackle zone unless otherwise stated in the rules or if they're knocked down on the floor. And what happens is, if your player is stood up and people want to run through your tackle zone, they have to do lots of dice rolling to dodge around because your player is getting in the way of them. You're trying to basically trip them up or pull them over or whatever. So we want to make sure that the Undead can't simply run through. So we want to make sure that whatever route they choose, they have to go through at least 1 tackle zone. So at least a square that is adjacent to some of our players, just so we can go and try and leg them up. So if we move you there and we'll sort of mimic that, that's quite good. So if they run through here, they're going to have to go through a tackle zone. Run through here, they've got to go adjacent to this guy. Couple at the back for some sort of late defending. The 2 Treemen at the front looking very scary. There are rules to set up as well. You have to have at least 3 people on this front line here, the line of scrimmage they call it, and you're only allowed 2 people in the wide zones. Everything else you can set up however you like. I think that'll do. So yeah, we'll confirm that sort of starting setup for now. And then they've done their setup. Right, now we've got to kick the ball. We want to put the ball sort of in the middle. How about just there? So there we go. He's got a pan on his head. He boots the ball. There is a kickoff table. So when you do a kickoff, an event happens. And this one, a riot has broken out. So the 2 players... trash talking between 2 players degenerates and then explodes into a riot involving all the players. So we've both lost a turn. So we're already a turn down. Right, now the ball has bounced over there, and now the AI will have their go. So he's doing some stuff. Right, okay. He's moving over here toward us. So that is a ghoul. This is another ghoul. He's called Ear Gobbler. That's nice. So they're moving next to us. So, of course, tackle zones work in both ways. I think this man might possibly be punching our halfling in the head. No, he's not. He's not. Right, what are you? You're a mummy, I guess, because you look kind of slow and shambolic. Yeah, you're a mummy. Right, you are going to go and try and pick up the ball. So this player is making a dice roll to pick up the ball. They've succeeded, which is unfortunate. Now, in Blood Bowl, when something fails, if you fail a roll, or you fail to knock someone over, or you knock yourself down, or whatever, if you fail something, some things result in what's called a turnover. So your go ends. So you want to try and make sure that you've done all of the things you want to do before you do something risky. So do all your simple things first, and then possibly do risky things. Our poor halfling has been knocked over by that zombie there. I think he's just lying down. I don't think he's dead. I just don't think he's having a little rest. It's fine. So they've ended their turn, and now it's come to my turn. So we've got these Treemen. The Treemen are quite good at hitting things. So let's hit you. Let's hit you. Now the Treeman is stronger. You see here there is a strength of 6. The zombie that we could attack there has a strength of 3. So we get a couple of these special dice. So let's try and whack you. Yeah, we'll hit you. Now, we hopefully won't have the Treeman taking root. And then we get to choose. That will knock us both down. That just knocks the defender down, which is what we want. And then we've got to push him away. Let's push him there, actually. And push you out the way. There's a chain of sort of shoving. And we will... Do you know what? We will follow up as well. We'll shuffle forward. Right, so he stamped on him. Oh, the Treemen look very cool. Right, he is stunned. So he now misses his next go as well, because we've hit him so hard, he is stunned. Right, other Treeman. Can we have a go at the mummy? No. No, we cannot. So the mummy has a strength of 5, but these two guys around the edge are assisting. They are assisting the mummy in fighting our Treeman. So what we could do is, let's run you into here. Run the little halfling into here. So he can just sort of poot along here. I like the way he's got a leg of chicken, just in case he gets a little bit peckish. So now that's 1 dice. If we can get another halfling next to him, that might help. Can we put you next to him? Yeah, let's run you there. So run you through. So now this guy here can't assist in the fight against the mummy anymore. So the Treeman should get a couple of dice. Yay! So I've kind of nullified these people from helping by standing my people next to them. Let's try and hit this mummy, shall we? Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's disappointing. Do you know what? We'll use a reroll. Why not? We'll see what happens. Oh, right. Now I think I've knocked us both down. This is not ideal. I mean, we might kill the mummy, possibly. So yes, I've knocked out the mummy. Oh, this is brilliant news. Yeah, and the Treeman has gone down as well. So that thing there with the skull and the sort of the explosion symbol on those dice, that thing means that you both get knocked down unless you have the block skill. So the players all have certain skills. So unfortunately our Treeman does not have the block skill. So because that was the only dice roll we had, we both went down, because neither did the mummy. However, the Treeman remained conscious. He's just fallen over. The mummy is actually out of the game and in the knocked out box. So they might remain knocked out for the rest of the game. We don't know. This guy's coming in to attack us. This is unfortunate. Is he attacking a halfling? Yeah, I think he's trying to punch the halfling. Okay, right. He has very much punched the halfling. Okay, right. So we've got some people lying down. We've got a few people having a little lie down. It's fine. I'm sure we'll work it out. The ball is just here. Not entirely sure what we can do. All right, okay. Now they're going to try and... They'll just shove us, I think, actually, because we do have dodge. So if you see on the fight dice, these ones, the explosion-y looking thing with an exclamation mark in it, it means, yes, your person has been knocked over unless the defender has dodge. In which case, you kind of nimbly just sort of sidestep the attack and you get pushed rather than knocked over. Okay, and what are they going to do with the ball? We need to go and get the ball. The ball is in the arms of this guy. We need to kind of stop him, really. That would be ideal. Right, let's try and stand the Treeman up. So we'll stand you up. And we must take quite a lot of effort. Oh, very bendy. There's some very supple wood going on there. Okay, so you can just stand up. That's fine. We don't need you to do anything else. You can throw a teammate. It's great fun. But we don't want to do that right now. So let's sort of come out of your go. So how can we get the ball off of this guy. Right, job number 1, stand you up. Let's just stand up the halfling that is currently lying down. And then we want to stand you up as well. So let's get you to stand up. Ideally, you would dodge into here. But you... There you go. Oh, 67% chance of dodging. No, let's not do that. Let's get you to go running to here. And then run to just there. So he's up in the grill of this guy. So this guy now no longer has free reign with the ball. He's got to do something with my player. Either he's got to knock him over, or he's got to dodge out the way, or if he tries to throw the ball, he's going to have this guy up in his face. Because he's in the tackle zone, he's in an adjacent square, so he's going to find life a little bit trickier. Now the only thing is, we could do with getting some more people over there. The halflings do have the option to avoid tackle zones. So because they're so small, they just sort of nimbly nip under people's legs and things. So we could... we need to go that way, ideally, actually. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. That's a dodge. No, don't do a blitz. That's a dodge. That's a dodge. That's a dodge. The chances of that failing are quite high. I don't think that's going to be worth trying to do. That's going to end up in all sorts of disaster. Let's declare a blitz action with our tree man. Let's go over here and see if the tree man can move. Now, you see here it says take root. Sometimes the tree men do just root themselves to the floor, where they stay for the rest of the game. So hopefully he won't. Oh, no! Oh, I've been talking so much that I've actually lost the timer. Never mind. I got him next to him. That's what I wanted. Yeah, there's a turn limit. I must remember to get on with things. It's quite hard to do all this and explain. Oh, no! But our halfling has been knocked over. He's been very much punched in the face. Oh, and he is knocked out. So he will go over to here into our little sort of... we'll skip that. We can't do anything about him. He'll go over here into our sort of... onto our team reserves area, but he's knocked out. The player with the ball is getting a bit near our touchline. I don't like it. Oh, no. Another one of our people has gone down. Hopefully you'll remain on the pitch as well. I think he just got punched in the face. I don't think it's going to kill him or anything. Oh, now we could both be going down. Oh, no, but he had block. So whatever that guy is... He's a white, is he? He had block. Okay, so that didn't knock him down. Oh, my goodness me. You actually dodged out the way. Well done, little halfling. Good job. I think that's this fight just here going on. Push him there. Push him there. Oh, I didn't push him there. Okay, so he's been pushed about. Have they got anyone else that can do anything? A couple of guys here. Oh, no, right. Now, this guy is going to get knocked into the crowd. He is going to get knocked back into the crowd. Where he has been knocked out. So once the players go into the crowd, because they're a feisty lot, have beaten him up. So he is unconscious. So we're 2 players down. Tree man, attack this dude. You must have a pretty good... we just took root. Oh, botherations. Okay, never mind. Still whack him. So he can't move anywhere, but it looks like they're going to score anyway. Oh, no. All we're going to do is just do some shoving. That's a little bit disappointing. So we just sort of shoved him out of the way. We need to get somebody on him. Halfling, my good friend, you're going to have to dodge. You're going to need to dodge out of the way. And you have. Well done, sir. Good job. So now we're in the way of the person with the ball. We could do with you. Hang on. Can you dodge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's get you to run in. If you can dodge. Yes, you can. Well done, Panhead. This is good. And then let's get you to run in here and do an attack. Now, because we've got friends helping us, it increases our strength. So for each friend that's adjacent to the person that you're attacking, with some other rules, so if they're in tackle zones of the enemies, that doesn't apply. But for now, we've got 2 friends helping us. So we get a strength of 2 plus an extra 2, which makes 4 against the ghoul's strength of 3, which means we get more attack dice, called block dice. So in you come. It's your chance to be the great big hero. And bam, I think he's got dodge. I'm fairly certain a ghoul has dodge. So that skill there, yeah, we need to re-roll it. We need to re-roll it and hope it's better. We're going to have to take this. We're going to knock ourselves down, but also the ghoul with the ball. Oh, no. He's injured himself. Oh, no. So he's out for the rest of the game. Oh, dearie me. However, the ball has fallen to one of our players. One of our players just here has the ball, which is miraculous. Okay, right, this is very good. So we now have the ball. Right, what are they going to do? They're sort of moving into position by the look of it. But yeah, so this guy here is holding the ball. We could try and get him up near a tree man and get the tree man to throw him. That's the fun of the halflings. But they're going to stop that happening. They're going to try and surround him as best they can and make life difficult for him, which is fair enough. This guy's going to come and punch him in the head. I rather suspect, oh no, it's that dice. That means automatic knockdown for the defender. So you can't do anything about it. And he really did just come and stamp on him. So the ball has bounced into the middle of nowhere. This guy is going to try and pick up the ball. If he does it, oh bother. Yeah, he's quite hard. He's quite tough. I suspect they might score. I don't think we can stop them. We've got one halfling here and one halfling just here. I don't think we can offer much of a defence. We need to get the ball off this guy. The only thing is we can't do anything in terms of assisting because they've got loads of people round. We'll stand him up, because he's getting in his face. So that's a good thing. We'll also stand you up. Also, players that are lying down are at risk of being fouled, which is unfortunate. You don't want to be fouled. Nobody has stood near that tree man, and he's took root, so he can't do anything at all. That tree man, 1, 2, oh yeah, and he's got to dodge out of the way. Right, tree man, just hit this dude. Just punch him in the head. Oh, he's took root as well. Oh, they're going to score in a minute anyway. It's fine. So, yeah, go on then. Whack him. Yay, there we go. We'll have a defender down. We'll put you just there. Can you please kill him? Again. Oh, no. Tom the Barber is KO'd. Oh, no. Who's going to do their hair? Oh, dear. I wouldn't trust him with a pair of scissors on my hair. Tom, sorry. I apologise. Now, the only thing is, both our treemen are now stuck. And we're quite a few players down. Right. You've got the ball, so you could dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could possibly go just there if you can dodge out of the way. Right, run, little halfling friend, run. Stop him scoring. Do everything you can. Ideally, I'd want to put him there. I'd want to put him just there, so he's got to dodge out to dodge back in, which he has done. I'm having a lot of luck with those dodge rolls. And then you come in here and get in his face. The thing is, if we do attack him, as you can see those dice are red, that means that 2 of those dice are rolled, but he chooses which dice actually gets applied, not me, because I'm the weaker party. So if I roll one of those skulls that you see going by, that means that I get knocked down. It might be worth having a little crack at this just to see what can happen. And I've got to go for it as well. So I've got to roll a dice and see if I can actually run the extra square. So I might fall over there. Right, so he's going to pick the shove dice. He's going to pick the shove. Oh, no, I don't want to re-roll the dice. That's okay. That's not so bad. So he's going to pick the shovey shove dice. So we're going to get shoved back to there. Okay. We'll follow him up. Yep, so we'll follow. So we're still up in his grill. So that's quite good. That's not so bad. And you can stand up. And you can maybe run. Let's try and run him down here. Just in case they get the ball and move over here. At least he's in a position to get up in their face. And I don't think we can do anything else. I don't think there's anybody left. So we will end our turn and we'll see what they do. So they've got turns 6, 7 and 8 to try and do something. Oh, they're getting very fortunate with their rolls. They're getting very lucky. Oh, it's brutal. Oh, my poor halfling friend. Oh, dear. Okay, so they're clearing the way for the ball carrier, really. This guy will be gone. They'll knock this guy out of the way. With a ghoul. Okay. Oh, no. What are you? Yeah, ghoul. Oh, and it's just shoves. It's just 3 shovey arrows. Okay, so he's shoved out the way. Marvellous. What's he going to do? Oh, we've got dodge. We've got dodge, so you're just going to shove us a bit more. This is okay. This is okay. I'm quite happy with this. That's less okay with the thing. They haven't rolled a single skull. All these blocks, they have not rolled a single, I don't think, a sort of attacker down. Oh no, that player's knocked out. We've hardly got anyone on the pitch. Can we have some players back? I haven't got any players left. Can you please let us have one? Okay, so yes, there's a shambling zombie. I love the way they walk with their big bandy legs. So yeah, they're just going to Are they going to pick? They're just going to shove him. Okay, fine. Shovey shove. Is that the end of their go? I don't think we can really do much to stop him. Unless we do some audacious shenanigans, which is always fun. So what if we went 1, dodge out there, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can you do that, my good sir? Yes, he can. Okay, so he has legged it next to the ball carrier. So it's now, again, not quite as straightforward for the ball carrier as they might like it to be. 1, 2, 3. Can we bring him in there? Please dodge. Yay! Right, you see where it says dodge above his head? He had to use his special dodge ability, which means he gets to re-roll a dodge roll. So when you move out away from people, you sometimes have to make a dodge roll. And if you fail it, you fall on your face. But he seems to have used his dodge skill and passed that one, which is good. We'll use you to stand up. Okay, the 2 Treemen can't move. So we've only got these 2 people left on the pitch. Okay. Brilliant. And each of these is going to have to make a series of audacious dice rolls in order to get anywhere near this guy. Okay, right. How strong is he? A strength of 3. So we need you to go 1, 2, 3, and then attack him. And because our guy here can help, we will get 1 single dice. However, he has to make 3 dodges, which he has a 67% chance of success. So if this works, this will be staggering, right? He's done it. Oh my God. And he's knocked him down. Oh, you are the absolute hero, my good sir. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, follow up. Absolutely. Oh. He's knocked him over. The only thing is, the ball is now over here. And that is a problem, because the ball is exposed. Can we get anybody near the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go for it and go for it. And then pick up the ball. So he's got to make 3 dodge rolls and go for it twice and pick up the ball. So going for it is you go an extra square, but if you're all a 1, you fall over. Time is running out. We might as well try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and it's no matter. And he's fallen over on the going for it roll. We'll re-roll it. It's only a 2 or more roll we need. So he's done it again. Oh, and he stunned himself. Oh, marvellous. Okay. So, yeah. Do you know what? When I play Blood Bowl, that happens a lot. If I ever try and re-roll a 2+, because I've got a 1, I'll always get a 1. It always happens. So there you go. So that guy was always destined to fall over. The ball is here. We have 1 person putting a tackle zone on the ball. So the ball is adjacent to this guy. So people at the moment trying to do anything with the ball will find it difficult because he is there. I expect he's not going to be there for much longer. I think someone might come and try and punch him. Oh, no. They're just getting the ghoul to get the ball. And the ghoul has picked up the ball. Ah, bother. And the ghoul... He's fallen over! The ghoul has fallen over! He went for it just like I did. And is he going to succeed? Oh, but I see. He succeeds. Bias. Bias, I tell you, computer. Okay, you're going to try and push me toward the crowd. Oh, dear. Going to be another player down. The 2 Treemen just stood there, rooted into the pitch. Oh dear. Okay, right. There's some violence happening. They've picked that one because it means they don't get knocked over themselves. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, you've pushed us nearer the ball. Okay. We need to do something magic. They've got 1 turn left to score, I think. Have they got their turn 8 to go? We're on our turn 7. Yeah, so their turn 8 is next. So they're going to score if we don't do something utterly incredible. So, right, how can we do this? Dodge, dodge. Oh, yeah, so dodge there, go there, and go there. So you need to make 2 dodge rolls. Please succeed. Do not fall over. Right, remarkable. Good, you've done that. This is encouraging. Now you need to dodge out of here, go 1, 2, 3, and then attack this guy. You need to go and punch him in the head. You do need to dodge, however. You are helped out by your buddy just here. So let's see if you can do wondrous things again and knock him over. If you don't knock him over, we'll re-roll it. That will knock us both over, but that's better than nothing. Do you know what? Oh, should we re-roll it? I'm going to re-roll it. Please be kind. Oh, he's got dodge. He's got dodge. It's a disaster. Oh, I should have knocked him down. I thought we might have got a different result. Okay, right. Push him. Okay, you need to do some miracle working, my good sir. You need to be a Superman. You need to get just here. You need to get just there in order to give us the best chance of him just not running to the end and scoring. I suspect he's going to fall on his face. Yep, there we go. He's just roundhouse kicked him in the face. He is stunned. Oh, I should have knocked that guy over. I should have knocked him over. I thought that one of their other people, I mean, they've got 2 ghouls there as it is, that would have just gone and picked it up. It's their turn. All they've got to do is get this guy out the way, and he can then run through and score unimpeded. The last turn of the game, well, the half, because there's 2 halves, obviously. We did all right, given that we've hardly got any players left on the pitch. Come on, mess up, fail at something, roll an attacker down or something. You've had absolutely the rub of the green, you guys have. You've had a very, very fortunate time of things. Okay, what are you going to do, ball carrier? Are you going to do something? Oh no, our guy up here is going to end up in the crowd. That's another player off the pitch. How many have we got left? 5? Oh, he's injured. Griffo Cotton is injured. Oh, dearie me. Yep, he is down. Oh, and he's so injured, he has lost a strength point. So he might as well just retire, because he's got a strength of 1. That's not good. Oh, and they've shoved us out the way. Just there. Shovey shove, and he will run. Hang on. The ball carrier hasn't scored. Oh, AI. What have you done? Okay, the AI have just made a fundamentally stupid error. So that's their last turn of the half. All they had to do was get him to dodge to here and score. But they have not, for some reason. I don't know why. We can't do anything against any of these guys because we're just so weak. We could stand him up. I don't think we've got anybody else left. The 2 Treemen just stood there, having a nice time, absorbing some sunshine, chlorophyll and all that kind of stuff. So it's just these 3 guys down here, but they just can't do anything. Do you know what? Let's try and move you to there for the sake of it. No, you have failed your dodge roll. You've been legged up by a zombie and you're knocked out. Marvellous. And that ends our turn. And that ends the half as well. So turnover, our go ends because we messed it up fantastically. I see the trees have unrooted themselves now, have they? So it's a dramatic 0-0 at half time. But we didn't lose. Yeah, the AI made an absolutely disastrous mistake there at the end. They should have scored. We should be 1-0 down. So 2 of ours are dead and injured. Oh no, only 1 came back from being knocked out. 1 of theirs did. Okay, but we've not killed or injured any of theirs. Okay, right. And now the second half is due to begin. The Master Chef does utterly nothing. The Master Chef does nothing at all. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, right, I've just had my own half-time tea, which is marvellous. It's worth pointing out that at the bottom here of the screen, you can actually see the dice rolls that the computer is sort of making for your players as they happen. So you can see that the wake-up roll for Baldric Cotton was a 6, which was a success, as was a successful roll for Nazalmund the Ancient. So now we have to set up our side in an offensive way, because now they're kicking the ball to us and we want to make sure that we can get the ball. So, that's a terrible idea. That is bad. Let's not do that. Let's just fiddle about with this a little bit, because they're going to kick the ball quite some way down here. We want to make sure that we've got a couple of halflings down here to actually go and pick up the ball, because we don't want them to run through with their quick little ghoul sprinty players, run through, pick up the ball and score. Although we saw last time they don't really like scoring, they just like killing us. So our Treemen are at the front with the guy in the middle, a poor sacrificial guy, because you have to have 3 people on the front. Tackle zones are covered, so they can't just run straight through. It's very similar to our other one, but the plan is get one of these guys to have the ball, get them up near the Treeman throws them. The Treeman can throw the halflings, hopefully toward the finish line, toward the score line. Okay, what's this? Perfect defense. Drowned sharks can set up again. Oh my goodness me, they're having all the fortune, aren't they? So the opposition can set up again now. So they can readjust their team depending on how we've set things up. Right, the ball has gone over there. It's our turn. Okay, so we've got 8 turns to score a touchdown. Let's see if we can do it. Right, you need to pick up the ball. Job number 1, pick up ball. There is a 67% chance of you doing so. Oh my goodness me, and you have succeeded. This is miraculous. Okay, So he now, next turn, if we can get him up here, he could be next to that tree man. So the tree man could do with knocking some... No, don't pass it to the tree man. Don't do that. We need to knock some people out the way. Could do with just punching some people. Let's go for you. You're a zombie. So tree man, see if you can move him out of the way. You've taken root again? Oh my goodness me. Okay, we'll just leave you where you are. I don't remember it being that tough a roll. I always thought it was a 1 and he takes root, but that seems to have an 80-something% chance. Right, we'll knock him out of the way. I think he's just knocked over. I don't think we injured him. No, we did. We injured him. So the mechanics of when you knock someone over, you knock them over, and then you roll 2 dice and see if it beats their armor value. If you look in the little sort of player card, they have an armor value. If you beat that armor value, and you have to beat it, not equal it. So you can see the Treemen are very tough, because on 2 dice you have to get an 11 or a 12 to injure a Treeman. But if you get through their armour, you then roll on an injury table. So you get through the armour, and then the injuries could be completely different. So, you might get through the armour with a 12, and then you might just stun them, or you could just scrape through the armour if they're weak, but that might be enough to kill them. Such is the nature of playing Blood Bowl, I guess. So, let's punch that one. Let's see if we can get you out the way. Right, block dice. That's bad. We want to re-roll that immediately. That's much better. Yes. You can go just there. So we'll smash you out the way. You can... Do you want you to follow? No, you can stay where you are. So he can sort of smack him. He's injured. Baldric. Oh dear. Baldric is gone. He's got a smashed hip. That means he's out for the rest of this game. I love the fact they have coffins. That is brilliant. They've got coffins. So he's called Apple Weakbush, and the other tree is called Twiggy Shrubless. That's very good. Good job. Let's move you in over here, just to lend a bit of support to our guy with the ball. Just in case people do try and get through, there's someone round there. And then you're not much good stood there anymore. Let's try and bring you back this way as well. Just in case people try and run round the back, we've got you there to probably get up in their way. In fact, do you know what? Go just there as well. And I think everyone else... In fact, no, let's move you back as well. Let's just move you to there, actually. Can you dodge out the way? Yay! Remarkably good. Good job. So he's out the way. I think everyone else can stay where they are. Just hold firm. Just hold the line, everybody. So now let's see what the opposition are going to do. Little ghoul fella running in... Is he going to do anything? He's one of our players is called Lotho Hairy Twinkle Toes. That's brilliant. Hairy Twinkle Toes. Okay. They're going to try and come in here and do something to us. But you're not attacking. You're just sort of getting in a line. They're just getting in position and getting up in the grills of all our players. Right. This halfling is probably going to get punched in the head. He's got block, hasn't he? Our little guy hasn't got block. So he's been knocked over by this guy who does have block. Okay. Our turn. Right, you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get to just there. Right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Right, run you in. Yay. You're just here. What we want to do is we want to keep you alive, my good sir. And next turn, if you've still got the ball, which I hope you have, because we'll put lots of people around you. If you still have the ball, we will use the tree man to throw you. And that will be brilliant. Although there's not actually anybody down the end zone at all. There's no one there. They're ghouls. These are the quick running ones. They're all down here. If we chose the tree man right now and put throw teammate, picked you, we could throw him sort of over here. And then, no, do you know what? No. We'll wait till next turn because he can then hopefully land and then move a bit more to certainly get out of their way. So we need to now defend him as best we can. So let's punch some people out of the way. Let's punch that zombie. Are you going to take root? No, you are not. Yes, we've punched a zombie. Push you just there. Stay absolutely firm where you are, Mr. Tree Man. Also, if you could kill him, that would be marvellous. But no, you didn't. We want to bring in some people. We want to put somebody here, possibly a little bit sacrificial because that might hit him, but it's fine. We'll put somebody just here. So we'll get another person in just here, just so it's harder for them to reach him. Because if they try and get someone here, they've got to dodge all the way through all of these halflings trying to trip him up. You can probably stay just there. You need to just stand up. and just get in their way again. So one of them has got to either dodge out of the way or take a turn knocking you over, which renders one of them out of action. And then, yeah, what do we do with you guys? I'm going to try and dodge... do we want to try and dodge you? These guys can get round. Do you know what? I'm going to leave them where they are. I'm going to leave them where they are. Okay, turn 10. Let's see how we can do. Shambly Zombie is shambling. Yeah, have they got the idea? Have they got the idea that he might be coming back? Oh no, they've found a way in. But he's just fallen over. He's fallen over going for it. So the 2+ dice roll. Now, he's just shoving us out the way. Just a bit of shovey shove. That is unfortunate. We're going to have to use him to attack next time round. Okay, we'll see what we can do. It'd be nice if you could roll an attacker down, computer player. Have you got the skulls on the dice? Or are you using the special cheaty dice? There, that one. Oh, that's the only time they've rolled that, and he doesn't have to choose it. Okay, our halflings are busy getting beaten up. Yep. You're going to go back that way. You're going to get pushed into the crowd. I do apologise. You're probably going to get beaten up as well. And you're just going to get pushed because you've got dodge, so you can just dodge out the way. You're not going to be able to do much, to be fair. Come on, our go. Come on. Give us our turn. This is really annoying because they've pushed him away from the tree man, which is very, very irritating because we want him next to the tree man so he can move after he's been thrown. But they found a way in. Okay, you have a go at fighting him with all your friends' assistants. Right, pick that one, knock him there, and stay put. So he will hopefully go down. Throwing some chicken at him. Okay, right, brilliant. So he is stunned. Good. So he now can't come back next turn. He'll be out for a go. We're going to have to just put him there, and he's going to have to throw him and hope for the best. Okay. Here goes the madness of this. So let's get you to run here. So you can run in. And then Tree Man. Oh no, don't pass to the Tree Man. Tree Man's turn. Throw your teammate. So this might go horribly wrong. We want to throw you. So he's going to pick him up. There he is. Hello, little buddy. And we want to throw him just there. A 50% chance to land. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh, wee! And he's done it. He's down. Oh my goodness me. He's on his feet. Right. He needs some help. Get up there right now if you would be so kind. Oh my goodness me. We just threw him and he's on his feet. This is a miracle. You also need to come through here. You're just going to have to make a load of dodge rolls. You're just going to have to make a load of dodge rolls, I'm afraid. How far do you move? 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if we put him here, if he can make it through that big crowd of players, that will be very helpful. And he has. Okay, that's brilliant. Can you attack anybody? You can attack whatever that is in front of you. Yes, we'll pick that. It's a mummy. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Punch the mummy in the face. Knock the mummy further away. Stay put. Don't want you to follow. Just smash the mummy in the face. Undo their bandages if you'd be so kind. Okay, so the mummy is down. We want to get people through to help our guy. So let's just try and run some people around the place. Let's try and get you there if we can. Can you do it? Yes. This is brilliant. Okay, and then you, if you could get there, that would be amazing. I mean, you might not. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, right. Keep some people at the back. You can stand up. This is. Oh, could we score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could do with someone over there, but I think we've moved everybody around. Unless we just put somebody next to that guy, just to slow him down. Yeah, that'll do. Apologies, Minto, Hairy Twinkletoes. You're a bit of a sacrificial lamb, but it's a good cause. And I think our turn ran out. That is absolutely fine. Okay. Let's see what you can do. Oh, you're just blitzing him straight away, are you? I didn't foresee this happening. I didn't see the ghoul moving quite as quick. It'll be fine. We've got lots of other people down there. He's knocked out, unfortunately. The hero of the throw is knocked out. It's a disaster. But we've got lots of people down here now that could go and pick up the ball and run a bit more. Because we got all these people primed. So this is brilliant. Okay. They're going to take down our person. Okay. So off you pop. Bang. Don't like those guys. They're very, very scary looking. You're stunned. That doesn't help anybody. That's just a bit of shovey shove. So that's not too bad. You are shoving us further away from the ball, which is not ideal, but do you know what? We'll have to put up with it. Oh, that guy's been knocked down again. he's having a bad day. He's having a bad day, is that guy. Okay. Oh, and he's stunned. It gets worse. Falco Spinachar is stunned. Oh, no. And our guy here is going to be knocked over. Hopefully knocked out. He's injured. He is out for the rest of the game. No long-term effect, but he's just out for this game. So we're quite a few players down. It's our turn. Oh, good. Right. Can you reach the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's run you just there. No pressure on you. Just stand next to the ball. Just in case something stupid happens, we will get somebody next to the ball. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put you just there. You can run next to the ball as well. Marvellous. Treeman is stuck. That Treeman is okay. You need to dodge, though, to get out. Oh, no, you don't need to dodge. You don't need to dodge. Why is that? He's next to him. Okay, whatever. Oh, no, he does need to dodge. Okay. Hopefully you can dodge and then pick up the ball. Please pick up the ball. It's imperative that you don't mess this up. We've got the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn, he could score. We need to leave him there, however. I don't think anyone else can get round. I don't think any of their players can get through. So if we put somebody there, just to run next to whatever that terrifying monstrosity might be, next to the mummy, although that couldn't reach us really. There's a ghoul just there that we possibly should have covered off. Didn't think about the pesky ghoul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. Go for it. Is it worth that? Is it worth that risk? We could always have a go. What's the worst that could happen? He'll fall on his face. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dodge, go for it, and then go for it. Here goes. Ludicrously ambitious hopes. Right, run, 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 run. He's done it. He's done it. He's fallen on his face. Yeah, use a reroll. Why not? We've got loads of them. And he's done it. So he is now in the way of that ghoul. Oh, this is brilliant. Right, can you hit anybody? No. Do you know what? Why not take a stroll? Hang on, you must be next to somebody because you're dodging. Why does it want you to dodge? Oh, no, let's just take root. Oh, okay, right, let's move forward. Yeah, a tree man has moved. Happy days. And then, yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that, I think. Yeah, you can't move. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Right, end turn. Come on, come on. What have we got? They're on 12. So they've got 5 more goes left yet. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Right, you're coming through. You look a bit cross. What are they doing? They're not really concentrating on the ball. Right, you're going to come in and try and get the ball carrier. The only thing is we do have possibly some assistance down here. He's only picked the shovey shove option. He's only been able to shove us out the way. Oh, this could be glorious. The halflings could score. Right, okay, there's some shoving going on here. I'm not really so bothered. All the action is here with the player with the ball. This is key. Player with ball is important. Right, our guy and them, I think, have been knocked down. Oh no! Lotho Carrot is injured. And the other guy is stunned. So we've lost one of our people. But that does mean that their turn ends. That was a very quick turn. And now it comes down to this. If we can dodge, if he can do 1 dodge roll of a 3 or more, and he's got dodge so he can do it twice, we will score a touchdown. And, yes! Oh, the mighty halflings have scored a touchdown. It's 1-0. The lunchtime legends are 1-0 up against the drowned sharks. And he's so hungry, he's having to just have a little snack there. He's not really bothered about the fact that he scored. He's more bothered about the food. There comes some of this action. Cameraman, what are you doing? What are you focusing on? I don't know who these people are. They're not halflings. 4 dead or injured. 2 of them have come back. Okay, fine. How many of them are dead or injured? Just 1. Well, they're all dead, I suppose. Oh, and you've come back. Well, of course you would do, wouldn't you? Okay, so now we have to set up again. So we need to set up our team because now we are kicking back to them. I think we're at the point where we can't even field a full team. We've got so many injuries and knocked out people. I think we've only got 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, okay. This might be challenging. So I think they probably got a full complement, have they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, then they might have 10 as well. Oh, okay, that's not quite so bad. Right, so our team are done. They're going to try and get the ball to our side. We'll put the ball just there. Go on, panhead, kickity kick. What happens? We get an extra reroll this half because our coaches are brilliant. Because they've scribbled on a board. Yay, good job, coaches. So we get an extra reroll, which is brilliant. So we've got 3, and we've only got 3 turns left. So every single turn that we've got left, we will have a reroll, which is excellent news. Right. What are they going to do? They seem to be ignoring the ball in its entirety, which is a bit foolish unless they're going to get one of the ghouls to run back. We kind of want them to knock themselves over and then just sort of die a bit. But no, that ghoul is coming this way. Are you going to run back to the ball? Botherations. Okay, I was thinking if they leave the ball, we'll just pick up a halfling and throw him down there. They might not pick it up. They've picked up the ball. They seem to be very fortunate on their dice rolls. They do very well on their dice rolls. I mean, they've, failed to go for it a couple of times. That's about it. They've not failed to pick up the ball. They've not failed dodges. They haven't done that many dodges. They've been very, very lucky indeed. Okay, so they're shambling toward us. At the minute, there's nothing we can do down there. We have to try and stay on our feet. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Right, so he's knocked out. That's another one of our players down. I mean, our turns are going to be very quick. Oh, dear. Is the Treeman down? Oh, stand firm. Stand firm. So he gets knocked down in the square he's in. Timber. Okay, right. We're in a bad way, everybody. Let's just hit this thing that's in front of us with the Treeman. Let's just do that. That's disappointing. Do you know what? We'll re-roll that because why not? And that is even more disappointing. That was rubbish. Okay, push you. We will follow. So we'll kick him and then we'll try and shuffle forward as best we can. You need to stand up. He's took root. He's took root while lying down from pitch assassin to lowly houseplant. Right, he's now took root to the point where he's rooted his entire body to the floor, not just his feet. Oh. Right. Okay. That could be a problem. That could be a huge problem. Okay, right. Let's run you guys in to at least create some sort of areas of tackle zone. Let's try and get you out of that bother you're in, because I don't want you to be down there. So try and run that way, maybe, if you can make it out. Otherwise, we'll get pushed in the crowd, and that's bad. We don't want him to end up in the crowd. And let's put you... 1, 2, 3. Let's put you just there. So you run round behind this ghoul. I don't really know what else to do. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what their plan is. We'll move you next to that ghoul. Oh, my poor halflings. We're in the lead. We just need to maintain this lead. And we'll put you in here just to create a bit of a barrier. And we'll end the turn and we'll see what happens. Now, it's turn 14 for them. We've only got 2 left. So we've only got 2 goes left. They have 3 goes left to score. Can they do it? I don't know. I love all the incidentals, by the way, around the place. They've got little sort of cameras that are watching the action. I think it goes out on, in terms of the Blood Bowl 2 story, it goes out on Cabal Vision, I think is how it works. So that's the sort of the TV show that broadcasts Blood Bowl around the old world and all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, what's happening? I think you're dodging again, aren't you? You're getting sort of pushed out of the way. We need to see what their ball carrier is doing, because we've got no idea what they're going to do at the minute. They're just running through here. Are they going to create a bit of a cage around them with all of these guys? You're going to... Yeah, I was going to say, the zombie will move over. You might not, because someone's going to take the tree man down, or you're going to have to dodge. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh, no. Is that our other tree man down? This could be a disaster, particularly if he goes out. No, right, he's only been knocked down. Oh, my goodness. Okay, now the only sort of saving grace of this is that they've left their ball carrier relatively undefended just there. So we could, in theory... So let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get someone behind the ball carrier, just in case. So now there is somebody on them. There is a tackle zone on them. So there's somebody up in their grill annoying them. Now if we can get you out, that would be perfect. So if we could get you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be spot on. Please do it. Right, okay. You've dodged. This is good. And they want you to go 1, 2, attack. You get help from your buddy, so we get 2 dice. We choose which one it is. We need to knock you over. Kind of immediate. Oh, it's a beautiful moment. They are both knockdown dice. We'll follow up as well. And boom, pan in your head. The ball has spun off to just there. If we were brave, we could try and go and pick that up because he's got movement left. Do you know what? Let's give it a go. Why not? And he's fumbled the ball. Right, re-roll it. Re-roll the pickup attempt. See if we can do it a second time. We've got the ball. Right, this might be enough to prevent them from scoring because they've got to take 1 turn at least to get the ball off us and then get it all the way down here. So this could be glorious. We could win. we could win. Okay, right. You're in front of a mummy. You're probably very scared at the minute, Lotho Potato. We could do with getting you out of there. Now, the only good thing about halflings is because they're so small, it's brilliant. They just sort of dodge around quite easily. For a normal player, like a human, to dodge to that square would be a very difficult dice roll. But because halflings are just so little, they just sort of run around with relative impunity. He's probably going to fall on his face now, isn't he? No, he is through. There's me saying I've had the computer have had a lot of luck with dice rolls. I've been quite fortunate with all those dice rolls as well, to be fair. Those dodge rolls have been very, very lucky. Right, let's bring you into the middle just here to get up in their faces. Can you make it just there through a series of dodges? No, you can't. You didn't even do the first one. Okay, so now the ball carrier is a bit exposed for us, but I'm not too bothered. I don't think they'll be able to get the ball. I don't think they'll be able to do it because they need to knock him down and get all the way down there, and I don't think they've got the capability to do that. We will have to wait and see. At the minute, they're not doing anything. They're just wandering about, just shambling, like shambly zombies. Okay, what are you doing? You're going up there. So you're going around him. You know he hasn't got the ball, right? You know he's not the ball carrier. Oh, they're going to move you in. Oh, are they going to move the mummy in to do the attack? No, they're going to just move this mummy over here. He's just going to slowly kind of go over there. Who's going to attack the ball carrier? Not you. Surely you're just going to stand up. It's going to be you. Right, so you're going to blitz and do it. So you're going to move and attack, which is a blitz in Blood Bowl terms. Right, bang. Oh, it was only a shove because he didn't have blocks, so he didn't choose to knock us all down. Oh, this is glorious. I mean, we can't score. Oh, dearie me. That was an almost treble attacker down. That would have been brilliant. Right, he's stunned. Right, we can't score, unfortunately. We can get right next to the touchline, but we can't score. But if we run our guy down there, they have no chance of scoring. So he's just going to run all the way down here. Go for it. He's fallen over again. He's fallen over again on a 2+ roll. Stop falling over. Right, there you go. He's gone for it. He's in the corner. I mean, if we had one more turn, we could have scored another. I think that's it. Can we stand anybody up? No. Can you not stand up? Oh, you can stand up. Oh, was he stunned or something? Why is his turn finished? I don't know why his turn's finished. Right, so you can't move. Well, let's just dodge all the other halflings out the way and see if we can keep them all alive. Because they can only attack one of us if none of us are sort of next to them when they start their go. So let's just try and dodge out of the way and cover this off. And then, I mean, yeah, this is a little bit of a... Well, no, to be fair, it's the last turn of the game. Oh, no. They've punched him in the face. That's my participation in the game over. It's now over to them, but they cannot do anything. There is no way that they can retrieve the ball from that halfling just there and get it to one of their players and get it down here to score. We have taken a glorious victory. They're going to try their best because they're the AI. They're just going to sort of mindlessly go there. In reality, what you would do is in this situation, you would pile up on one of the players, you'd knock down one of the opposition, and then you would foul them because you can foul people in Blood Bowl. Like a prone person that's lying down, you can foul them. You can jump on them, you can stamp on them, you can injure them. That might be what's going on just here. They might be lining up for a foul. And you roll 2 dice and... Oh, okay, you are going to try and go and punch him. Okay, fine. won't do any difference. Oh, you've knocked yourself and me down. But they've re-rolled it, and now you're just shoving. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll use dodge, thanks. Yeah, push me just there. Absolutely. Bye. There we go. Never mind. Yeah, if you do foul somebody, you roll 2 dice to try and beat their armour. But if you get a double, if you roll a double on the 2 dice, you get sent off. And that's it. 1-0 to the Lunchtime Legends. The Halflings have won. And hopefully I will be repeating this level of glory in the actual real life Blood Bowl that I will be playing. But it's unlikely that the real life human opposition would have not taken that chance that the Drowned Sharks had in the first half, where they should have scored. It should be 1-1. The AI had an absolute shocker there. That was a lot of fun. I do enjoy a bit of Blood Bowl. It's very, very enjoyable. Even if, whenever I go to our tournament thing that we play in real life, I've never won it. I've never won that tournament. I generally do average. I don't think I've ever finished last. Even when I played the Halflings before, I don't think I finished last. So I don't ever think I finished bottom of the pile. I might have done... I did play with skinks once, who were like sort of frog people. And they could leap around, but they were terrible. I had an absolute shocker with those. Maybe I finished last with those. I can't quite recall. I've never won it either. I'm just sort of decidedly average when we play. But there we go. So I wonder how I did in real life. I wonder how I'm doing. By the time this video goes out, we probably will have played a couple of games, maybe 2 or 3. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how I am doing. I'll update on Twitter and Discord and all that kind of stuff. So yes, links to the social media stuff are in the video description if you want to see how I'm doing in the real life Blood Bowl tournament. But yes, that was a lot of fun. And yeah, if you do like the look of this and you want to know more about Blood Bowl, then go and check out Bristly Stranger's video about Blood Bowl. There is a link to that video in the video description below. But I think we shall wrap things up for now. But we're wrapping things up on a high, because we have indeed taken victory as the Halflings, which was, I'll be honest, that's a big surprise, but I'll take it. I'll absolutely take a 1-0 win. That's a lovely thing. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other nonsense and shenanigans that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. This is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?